Okay, now, third time. Capri, tell us a little about yourself.
Okay, so I just graduated high school from Sonoma County, which is about an hour north from San Francisco. And now I am attending Santa Monica College, which is a junior college located in Southern California. And I'm planning on transferring after 2 years, hopefully in the UC system, which is the Universities of California, in majoring in political science.
That's
I have two younger sisters. What was that?
I think that's amazing. Cool.
Thank you. I have two younger sisters. I played softball throughout when I was younger and high school. I was the activities director. I really enjoy using my free time to be creative, whether, like I said, that was as activities director or baking and cooking. And yeah, and now I am the Miss Globe
Yeah, Miss
USA
Globe USA.
2021.
Woo, 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 woo.
Yes.
Now, I know you were a member of your high school varsity softball team, but
Yeah.
I also read that you volunteered for as a commissioner at the Junior Commission on the Status of Women. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that.
So the Junior Commission on the Status of Women is a place where you can take a part in county government while also taking part in a community service related project. So girls interviewed for these spots and I received one of those spots. So we would have monthly meetings discussing topics related to women in Sonoma County and beyond. And then we also broke up into small groups and worked on community service related projects. So mine was about mental health and mental health awareness. And my team and I focused on youth in Sonoma County and mental health stigma around that. And so we created pamphlets dedicated to youth and making them aware of these feelings and resources that they have to reach out to.
That I think that's an amazing thing to do, is because, well, first of all, a lot of people know very little about the mental health problems that
Yes.
have affected our country, and it's okay to tell them that once in a while it's okay to feel lonely, to feel sad, to feel depressed, but there are people out there, kind-hearted people out there who are willing to reach out to you and help you with whatever type of mental issue that you're suffering. So I'm glad that you participated in this commission. Bravo. Now you seem like a very warm, very social, very very loving person. Would you say Would you say that you have a lot of friends?
I would say that I have a close group of friends. My main friend group is 5 of us, and we are. I miss them so much because they're off in college right now as well. But I would say having my core group of friends is what I have, and I love it. Just having my group to really be myself around.
How would they describe you in 3 adjectives?
I would say silly, kind, and creative.
Silly, kind, and creative. I believe those are the 3 important qualities that the Miss Globe organization is
I hope so.
So the Miss Globe people, if you guys are watching my interview with Capri, hey, take a look at her. She could be the winner. You never know. Now, what got you interested in pageants? I mean, I know you didn't have any pageant experience before. How did you get interested in pageants? And how did you were you appointed as the representative of the United States for the Miss Globe pageant?
Okay, so we have a local modeling academy here in Sonoma County, and I started attending classes there when I was about 7 years old. And through there, I met a parent that told my mom about a pageant that her daughter was in, and I really enjoyed modeling and the social aspect of that, and meeting so many wonderful people who were passionate about the same thing that I was passionate about. So I got into pageants from there, and I started with California Tropic, which was a natural beauty pageant, and they turned glitz. I know a few years ago, but I don't think that they are still an active pageant currently. And then I moved over to National American Miss, which is a big pageant system in the United States, and many states compete, and then they do have their national competition. It was originally in California, and now they moved it to Florida. So I competed there for about 7 years, just at the state level. And I stopped when I think my last pageant when I was 15 or 16, and now I'm 18. So it's been a few years, and then I got appointed as the Miss Globe USA. I was talked about to Gene from a designer that I worked with in the past. And he told Gene about me, did an interview, and now we're here. So the Miss Globe USA in my title, and going to the Miss Globe is my first, big deal, real international pageant.
Okay. Now, have you been abroad before? Have you been outside the United States before?
I've been to Mexico.
Well, that doesn't count.
That's the only place that I've been to outside.
Okay. All right. So, well, where is it going to be? In Albania, I think, the Miss Globe pageant?
Yes, it's going to be in Albania.
Okay, that's wonderful. That's wonderful.
Yes.
Now, what do you like to do for fun?
Like I said earlier, I am really creative. So I really just get my creativeness out from cooking and baking. My mom was a professional baker for 20 years.
Wow.
So I really got into it from there. And I'm Mexican and Italian, and my grandmothers would always be cooking anytime that I went over to either of their houses. So I really learned about, cooking and baking, and, really loving it through my mom and my grandmothers.
What is your favorite cookie?
My favorite cookie?
Yeah.
Probably just a chocolate chip cookie. I don't think you can go wrong with a good chocolate chip cookie.
I love chocolate chip cookie too. Now, do you have any role models? I mean, who is your role model? In other words, who is the person that you look up to the most?
I would definitely say my parents again. My mom, I really get my creative outlets from her, and she's always been volunteering and active in my schools growing up, and always finding a way to be creative. That definitely comes from my mom. And then my dad is so driven and so hardworking, and I definitely find my qualities within myself through him.
Now, why did they name you Capri?
My dad is Italian, so Capri, and then we actually have a little theme going on. Like I said, I have 2 younger sisters. So the middle sister is Milan, and then Sienna.
Oh, okay. Towns.
So they had to keep going with the theme.
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
So you've never been to Italy though, have you?
No, that's one place that I'd really like to go to.
Well, Albania is right next door to Italy, so you may want to
yes.
Before.
I know I might have to do a little detour after.
Yeah, that would be great. Now, Of course, you just started college. What are you majoring?
Political science.
And so that's what you're working for a 4-year degree in political science?
Yes. So at Santa Monica, technically I haven't went into political science, but that's kind of my path that I'm working towards right now. And then hopefully transferring into a political science major within the UC system.
Okay, so let's say 4 years from now you graduated. What would you like to do with your political science major? What is your dream job, basically?
It really changes quite often, I would say.
Yeah.
Like I said, I was interested in cooking. I've thought about going to culinary school before. Right now, though, I'm really interested in going into law and becoming a lawyer with my political science degree. But I've also thought about business and communications. I actually kind of switched my major path. I was originally planning on doing communications, and now I'm doing political science. So it always changes, but right now, becoming a lawyer.
Okay. Well, they do make a lot of money,
Yes.
especially corporate lawyers. They do make tons of money. So,
yeah.
But you know what? I have an idea. You can still open a restaurant and then center it around the theme of political science and law. Maybe name some of your menus after political science terminology,
Oh,
or legal cookies, something like some stuff like that.
oh,
Be creative, with your little menu thing.
that's a great idea.
Yeah, that'll
Oh,
attract certainly a lot of
okay.
that will certainly attract a lot of corrupt politicians and lawyers coming to your place.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I'm just
Okay.
kidding.
I've never thought about that before. Oh,
Yeah, there you go. Now,
thank you.
we all have our strengths and weaknesses. What has been your biggest failure so far, and how did you overcome it? I know you're only 18, you haven't lived that long, but I'm sure you've failed once before, correct? And how did you overcome it?
What was that?
What was your biggest failure so far, and how did you overcome it?
I would say academic failures.
Hmm.
I mean, even really recently, I applied to schools in the UC system and schools that I really wanted to go to. And unfortunately, I did not get in.
Okay.
And I really went back to, everything happens for a reason. And I truly believe that the timing will be correct. And there is another way to get to that level. And Santa Monica College is another way to get to that level, and accomplish that goal for myself. And it actually all ended up working out because I don't think I would have been able to accept the title of the Miss Globe USA if I had gone into the UC that I wanted to, because all the classes are in person this semester and I'm doing online this semester because I'll be in Albania for those few weeks. So I was able to make both of them work, and I'm really happy with this experience that I will be able to have in Albania and meeting so many wonderful people and competing for the Miss Globe title. Yeah. So just really going back to my saying of everything happens for a reason, and the timing will be correct.
Right. Yeah.
In your life.
Exactly. Yeah. I totally agree. Now, you're only 18. What do you think is the biggest problem facing young people today, people your age?
I would say media and media literacy. We are constantly surrounded by so many aspects of media, magazines, social media, the internet, TV, radio, etc. And there's a lot of ways to bring fake news and fake outlets into that media. And the lack of media literacy, meaning, not being able to search for and recognizing what is real and what is not, can really create even bigger problems. Like self-esteem issues and just a lack of knowledge about what is happening in the world and getting false information from the media.
I totally agree. Now, going back to the question of beauty pageants, why do you think that some people have a negative image of pageants in general?
I would again go back to media and what is portrayed in the media, and these false ideas of beauty pageants, and thinking that it's all just about how someone looks. And I really do believe that beauty is stems from within, and educating yourself on the platform that pageants give these wonderful women, and giving them a voice and a chance to bring awareness to whatever they are passionate about. So again, just that media and the lack of that creates like a lack of education around what pageants really mean and are really for.
Good. Now, have you ever been bullied?
No.
You haven't?
I would say that I have not.
Okay. Did you ever bully anyone?
No.
Okay, that's good. Keep it that way. Now, name 3 things that you would never do. Hard, eh?
I would probably never. Have you heard of the cinnamon challenge from a while ago?
Cinnamon challenge. I think I've heard of it. Is this where people, stupid, crazy people would swallow like a what? A
Yeah,
box?
like a spoonful of cinnamon.
Yeah. That could be fatal, right? What, did you do
I
that?
would, yeah, I think it actually really was fatal for some people.
Yeah.
I would never do that.
Okay,
I
good.
would probably never swim with sharks,
Okay.
even if I was in a cage. I
Okay.
think I would be a little too nervous. Actually, someone in, so I live in Sonoma County, and it's about 45 minutes from Bodega Bay and the coast. And there was a shark attack there a few days ago, actually,
Wow.
surfing.
Mhm.
And I do surf near there sometimes. So maybe I won't be getting in the water for a little bit of time, since I do not want to have an interaction with a shark.
Okay.
What else? I'm a little scared of bridges.
Really?
And yes, so I probably wouldn't go over a bridge that could be potentially unsafe.
But wait a minute. What about if you're driving over a bridge?
That I can do that. I
Okay.
do get a little nervous from that as well, but actually walking and I can see the movement of the bridge, that scares me a little bit.
Okay. Well, usually bridges in America are very strong. I've never heard. What was the last bridge that collapsed? I believe during the earthquake in California, way before you were
Mhm.
born, like 30 years ago or something. That was a part of the Oakland Bay Bridge collapse, I think. But I mean, this like,
Even though
yeah,
even with
it's a
like
very
zip
rare
lining
exception.
or some adventurous task like that, actually like walking across the, just looking at that really terrifies me.
So have you actually walked across the Golden Gate Bridge?
No, I haven't.
You haven't. I think you should
I actually
try.
have not.
I think you should
Yes.
try because especially when it becomes really, really windy, you could feel the bridge sway. It's swaying. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
But it's beautiful. It's a beautiful
Yes.
bridge. Yeah,
Yes.
totally. Now, what three makeup products that you cannot live without? You need to have all three makeup products, Capri. What are they?
Okay. Mascara for sure, lip gloss, and probably concealer. Yeah,
Okay,
those are my three.
wonderful. Yeah, I think we
Yeah.
all need a concealer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We always have to look our best. So that's why you have to hide all your flaws. So that's good. Now, here's an interesting question, Capri. If you could have any superpower or superhuman power, what would it be and why?
I would definitely want to be able to fly. I definitely want to travel when I am older. So that is definitely a more convenient, more cost-effective way to do that.
Okay, yeah, that's true. And you wouldn't need some sort of vaccine passport for that, right? Because you can just fly
No, you would
anywhere.
not. You can just go at your own terms,
Exactly.
your
'Cause,
own time.
you don't have to stay
Maybe,
you don't have to stay in a quarantine hotel, you know what I mean? So that's
yes,
good. Perfect.
yes.
Now, do you think technology is hurting personal relationships?
I would say so.
Yeah.
Yes. I feel that we rely too much on uh, technology in all aspects and spend too much time on our devices.
Mhm.
I mean, yes, they definitely help in some instances. Like, I mean, even this being on Zoom and being able to do an interview and share that to everyone.
Yeah.
But yeah, personal relationships, I do feel that um, it hurts.
Yeah, I agree because I think it's very rare nowadays for families to have like Sunday dinners together and not
Hmm.
everybody looking into their cell phones,
Yes,
constantly looking for Facebook or Instagram, whatever social
yes,
media. Unlike, let's say, 30 years ago, where everybody get to talk to each other, ask each other
Yes.
questions. How was your day? Where did you go? What did you do today? Blah, 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 etc. So people actually interacted with each other back then
Yes.
before the coming of iPhones and whatnot. So hopefully people, have become more aware of that these days.
Yes. It's a big
Now,
distraction
it
in
is
our
a
everyday
distraction.
interaction.
Yeah. Which brings me to the second question. Do you prefer texting or face-to-face conversations?
Face-to-face conversations,
Okay.
definitely. I just feel more emotion and connection with whoever, I'm speaking to.
You know what? Me too. Okay, fine. I'm looking at my cell phone. I have like gazillion emojis and emoticons, but they cannot replace what your actual face
Yes.
can emote. You know what I
Yes.
mean? So
Exactly.
yeah, I mean, really face to face for me is the way to go. Okay, I have like a couple of controversial questions. Now, what is your position on same-sex marriage?
I believe that is completely okay and we should accept that. Some people may not understand it themselves and stick to a opposite sex marriage, but someone else's love and someone else's story does not affect you in any way. So that's how I see it, that love is love. And I think it's, even incorporating technology and things today, it becomes more difficult to find that true love and true connection. And when someone finds it, I think we should celebrate it and honor it, no matter who is in that relationship.
Mhm. Well, coming from California, of course, it's a very liberal state. And
Yes.
I would say probably 95% of the people would agree with you, for that matter.
Yeah.
So now here's another one. What is your position on allowing trans women to compete in traditional pageants for natural born women?
I believe that should also be accepted. I believe that pageants are a way to really celebrate women and all that they have accomplished and use their voice for and continue to accomplish. And I couldn't imagine the bravery that it takes to come out as transgender and, really claim that. And so I feel that we should totally celebrate and accept that and honor that in the pageant community.
Great. Now, going to the question of vaccination, do you think that every person has the right to choose whether or not to get vaccinated?
I believe that people do have the right to choose to get vaccinated. I'm fully vaccinated myself, and I don't have any medical issues that I had to, think about when, considering the vaccine. And a lot of people do have, you know, medical related issues or religious purposes why, they do not feel comfortable getting the vaccine. And, everyone has their own situation and their own circumstance. So I do feel that people should have the right to choose.
Yeah, I totally agree. I don't know if you've been following up with the news lately. I think New York, the state of New York, has implemented mandatory vaccination. In other words, they cannot allow you to enter any restaurants or other business establishments unless you show them a proof of vaccination. Now, there's one restaurant in New York that has a section for vaccinated customers, in other words, inside, and a section
Hmm.
for unvaccinated customers, which is outside. So you wonder, are we heading towards a segregated society now because just because of our differences concerning vaccination? So that to me is a big concern, because this is not what America is meant to be. I mean, I don't think Martin Luther King Jr. would agree with this segregation, but it's New York. Maybe other states will follow up. who knows, you know, but a lot of people are vehemently against that. So that's,
Yeah, it's a multifaceted topic with,
yeah.
Many layers that it just has many layers a part of it, and many if and when and buts that really make it obviously a controversial and a difficult topic.
Mm-hmm. Agree. Now, do you have any hidden talents?
I don't think so. The only thing that I could do, I don't really consider it a talent, but I can make my tongue into a clover to make it look like a
Show me,
clover.
please. Ooh, wow. That's
the only
Capri. Wow. Wow. You must be Irish. That's amazing. Well, just in case they have a what do you call it? Optional talent competition at the Miss World. Maybe that could be your talent. That's cool.
Yes.
Now, describe us your dream vacation.
Like I said, well, since I'm Italian and since I'm named after an island in Italy, I would definitely love to go to Capri, and then also Milan and Siena, since my sisters were named after those cities as well, and just a family vacation with my sisters and my parents. Yeah.
That would be awesome. Yeah, I've never been to Italy. I've never been to Italy myself. I've always wanted to go there. I want to go to Rome.
Yeah.
I want to go to Venice, to Florence, and of course those coastal towns that you mentioned. I mean, I've seen like videos, like travel vloggers going to these places. It's just beautiful, So
There's just so many places I would love to see.
Mm-hmm. Me too. Now, why do you think you deserve to win the Miss Globe 2021 crown?
I am so driven as a leader, not only in the Miss Globe USA and Miss Globe organization, but in all aspects of my life, which makes me a well-rounded individual, whether I am in school, whether I'm helping out in my community, whether in my personal life, in pageants, at my job. I'm always working to be a leader and someone who makes a difference in all aspects.
That's wonderful. Now, have you selected your evening gown and your national costume yet?
Yes, they are currently being worked on right now. I love them so much. I'm so excited to share them.
Can you give us like a hint of your evening gown, like what color, or is it going to be surprise?
I'll say that it has a piece to it that we don't typically that we typically more see in fashion, I would say, than in pageants.
Okay.
Yes.
What about your national costume? Any hint?
Very, very warrior. It gives very warrior and strength is some words that I would describe it as.
Okay. Ooh, I like that. I can't wait to see both of them.
Yes, I'm so excited to show them. I love them.
Cool. Okay, Capri, I like to play games. Do you like to play games?
Yes.
Okay. Let's play some games. Now, the first game is called This or That. So I'm going to name two things and you pick what you think you prefer. Fried rice or steamed rice?
Steamed rice.
Okay, good. Tap water or mineral water?
Tap water. I don't really drink a lot of mineral water. So
why?
Tap it. I don't know. Tap is just convenient.
So do you trust Sonoma water?
I do.
Okay.
I do trust Sonoma water.
Great. Now, bikini or one piece?
One piece, definitely.
Okay. Orange juice or lemon juice?
I don't drink a lot of juice, but if I had to choose, probably orange juice.
Orange juice. Got to have your vitamin C.
Yes.
Treadmill or free weights?
I used to do more free weights, but recently I've been running on the treadmill more, and that's been really good for me. And I've really enjoyed doing that because beforehand, I really hadn't enjoyed running too much. But so I would say maybe treadmill right now. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Singing lessons or dance lessons, baby?
I'm a terrible singer. I do have some dance background, so I would probably just want to improve on that instead of trying to go a singing route because I know that that's not that's not possible for me.
Okay, good enough. Money or love, baby?
Love.
Love. Aw,
Love.
so sweet. Oh, we all need love. What is your favorite color, Capri?
Emerald green. I'm actually wearing it right now.
Ooh, yeah, I love that color.
I love emerald green.
Actually, yeah, you look very stunning in it. I love that color.
Thank you.
Yeah,
it's
it
my
runs well
birthstone
with
as
you.
well.
When is your
It's my
birthday?
birthstone as well. May 20th.
May 20th. That makes you what, a Gemini? You're a Gemini, right?
I'm a Taurus.
Oh,
It's
I'm
round the corner.
sorry. Oh, you're a Taurus.
Yes, right.
Which means you are stubborn, baby. What is your favorite flower?
I would say orchid.
Ooh, I love orchids. I have like a couple of orchids in my house. Yeah.
I just love how like simple and just elegant and
They're not
beautiful they are.
pretentious. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
And they last a long time too. You know, which is great.
Yes. Yes.
What is your favorite holiday?
I would say Thanksgiving because I have a really big family. My mom is one of 11 siblings. And so I have lots of aunts, lots of cousins, lots of uncles on that side. And then my dad, he has 2 other siblings and they all had 3 children, including my mom and dad. So in the years past, we've typically spent Thanksgiving, all of us together at my house. So it's just so fun getting to be around, both sides of my family and eating some yummy food, too, of course.
Wait a minute. Is the Miss Globe pageant before Thanksgiving or after Thanksgiving? I can't remember the date.
Before.
Is it before? Okay, good.
Before. Yes.
All right, good.
Yes.
Because I don't want you like to stuff yourself, when you go there. Because it's all about, self-control, So, what is your favorite music?
R&B.
Ooh.
R&B. I love
Any
R&B.
particular artists?
I really like Rihanna. I like Giveon, Daniel Caesar.
Okay.
Those are I would say top 3 right now.
Cool.
I just got tickets to Giveon's first tour in the city in December. So I'm glad that I snagged those tickets up.
Cool. Now, what is your favorite word?
I really like the word crisp.
Crisp?
Yeah, just
Really?
the way that it like
Oh.
I just love how it sounds. I don't know.
Talk crisp, please.
Crisp.
Oh, that's funny. Crisp.
Every time I say it just sounds so nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember
really
that.
random, but
Now, second game, yes or no? Capri, yes or no?
Okay.
Nudity.
I would say no for myself.
Okay.
Yeah, no for myself.
One night stand, Capri.
Probably no as well for myself.
Online dating.
I mean, sure, but I would prefer a face-to-face conversation and interactions.
Okay. Long distance relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Surgical enhancement.
I'm not sure. I don't have any surgical enhancements, but I wouldn't be opposed to getting them myself.
Okay. Smoking.
No.
Okay. Alcohol.
No.
Sorry. No makeup in public.
Yes.
Yes.
I am. Yes.
Okay.
Most of the time I'm not wearing
Good.
makeup on my day-to-day.
Great, because you have to let your skin breathe once in a while.
Yes.
So that's
yes.
good. Awesome. Next game. Would you rather? Would you rather have more time or have more money?
More time, definitely.
Would you rather know all the world's languages or speak with animals?
Know all of the world's languages, for sure. Especially since I want to travel, that would definitely be helpful in my experiences.
Cool. Yeah. Would you rather find your true love or a suitcase with $5 million inside?
Find my true love.
Oh, come on. You're young.
No,
can
it's true.
No,
It's true.
You will find your true love like 10 years from now. But for the meantime, you need $5 million, baby.
I mean, if I could have both, great.
Yeah, well, good luck. Would you rather have dinner on top of the Eiffel Tower or dinner on a yacht?
Dinner on top of the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, me too. It's
with
more
the true
romantic.
love that I found before. With
There
the
you
true love
go.
that-
With $5 million in tow. Good.
Yes, all of it.
Now, would you rather get a brand new house or a brand new car?
Brand new house, for sure.
Good.
Yes.
Would you rather go skydiving or go bungee jumping?
Skydiving. My friends actually went skydiving not too long ago, and I was maybe gonna do it, and then I was like, never mind. But I want to at one point.
Okay, good.
So maybe I'll get that courage again soon.
There you go. That's right. Would you rather go on vacation with friends or go on vacation with your significant other?
Ooh. I would say my friends, like that tight group of friends that I was telling you about earlier, my 5 core friends. Yeah, that would be such a blast with them. And that's what I miss them so much. So
yeah,
so
girls just want to have fun, right?
You know? Yes, yes.
Good. Next game, Capri. You give me a wrong answer, okay?
Okay. Wrong answer. Okay.
First question. Capri, tell me, what is the capital of New York?
Long Island.
Oh, yeah. That is a very wrong answer. Good one. Of course, the real answer would be Albany.
My dad actually grew up in New York. I mean, in Long Island.
Long Island. Cool.
Yes.
Capri, wrong answer. What is your favorite food?
It's hard to give a wrong answer because I'm really not that picky.
Be picky, be picky.
Be picky. Black licorice.
Oh, that sounds gross.
Yeah, black licorice is not my
black licorice. Yeah, there's a lot of preservatives in licorice anyway. So yeah. Ick.
Or even red licorice. I'm not a big fan of either.
Yeah. It really turns your teeth like red or really black or whatever. Ugh. Capri, when did America become a free country?
2020.
Happy birthday, America, July 4th, 2020. Good, wrong answer. Capri, tell me please, why do dogs bark?
Because
ruff, ruff.
They are sad.
Yeah, they're sad. Good one. Capri, what happened to Cinderella after the clock struck midnight?
This is what I would do. After the clock struck midnight, or Cinderella, but also me, would go home and go to sleep. I am this is because my friend and my friends and my families know that I am definitely a morning person and I'm not a night person whatsoever. So Cinderella would do that, and I would also do that.
So
Midnight,
Cinderella, yeah. So
time to
she
go
would
to
sleep.
sleep.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's good. That's a
Yeah.
good wrong answer. All right. Capri, how do you eat popcorn? Show me, please.
Dumping it over your head and just catching it from there.
Ooh, ooh, and all that mess. Ooh, falling all over the floor and all your clothes.
All the butter.
Ooh, butter.
All of
too.
the butter on your face and your hair.
That is a good wrong answer. Awesome. Last question, Capri. Tell me, who will be crowned the Miss Globe 2021? Wrong answer, baby.
Ooh. I would say my dog Jeter.
Ooh.
My dog Jeter. Also, because a little fun fact about him, I always like to throw it in because it's so hilarious and random. But he was in the Marvel movie Venom.
Ooh, really? No
yes,
way.
the first one with Stan Lee at the end with the cameo with Stan Lee. So
does he have an Instagram account I can follow?
No, he does not. He wasn't invited back to the second Venom as well. The second Venom just came out. I know, but he's a movie star. So I think he would take the title of the Miss Globe.
The Miss Globe. Ooh. Hey, you know what? There's always a first time for everything. Pageants these days are not only for humans, but also for animals, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's called diversity and inclusion. Pam. Listen, I had such a wonderful time chatting with you. I feel like
me too.
I feel like I feel like I've known you, like I've known you like for years, forever now, because it's just amazing. I think your personality is just so infectious. I think you're super warm. You're just you have this radiant aura around you.
Thank you.
And speaking, by the way, of aura, you can make it much bigger. I think, you know what, you look good with really big hair. Because I think it's just me, but I like my beauty queens to have like big hair. You know what I mean? Like really all glammed up. And I think that's what the Miss Globe also is looking for. They're really looking for highly glamorous, sophisticated, beauty queens. So keep that in mind, baby.
Yes, okay? I will.
Now, before I let you go, I would you have to have like a message that you want to tell your friends, your family, your followers, and the rest of the world? Go.
I would just say to go for it, whatever that means in your life, whether it's an academic goal, whether it's, a personal goal, whether it's a career related goal, whatever it is, whether it's, climbing the highest mountain, whatever you want to do, just go for it. I think life is too short, and we all would like more time. So within the time that we're given and the uncertainties, just strive for what you want, and to be a leader, and to be great at whatever that means for you.
Cool. Now, Critical Beauty viewers, I want you to follow Capri's journey to the Miss Globe pageant. I'm going to put your links to your social media accounts in the description box below my channel. And then once I uploaded this video, I'm going to tag you so you can share it with all your followers and your friends and family.
Okay.
Listen, I want to give you a big virtual hug.
Yes.
And thank you so much for granting me the chance to interview you. I've always wanted to, to give it. And hopefully this is not the last time, because I want to interview you again after you win the Miss Globe 2021 pageant.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
You're wonderful.
It was so amazing to talk to you.
Thank you. And I know Gene is a good friend of mine. He's an amazing, wonderful human being. And just listen to his advice, follow his advice. And I'm sure, you'll do very, very well, in the pageant. So, and of course, if you have anything else that you need, don't hesitate to ask me, and I'll be more than happy to help you as well. Okay, great.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a wonderful rest of the week, and I will talk to you soon. Okay, baby girl.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
You as well.